There must be something to do with the way it's set up.
Right.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. What? What is it?
Oh, I was trying to speak to you.
Well, oh yeah, I was streaming. I was trying to figure out which button it was to mute my mic.
Yes.
Okay. Right. What do you think it's wrong? Like?
Well, if I go back to the normal bit and don't put it on favourites, just do fine. Because I know the title of it. If I type in a title, it plays it no problem.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, but at least I can type in a title.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Alright. Oh, well, I'm glad you found out, sorted that problem.
Oh, kind of.
Aye. Okay.
Right.
Alright, babe. Hey Matthew, welcome to the stream, buddy. Sorry, I just had the message coming in on me there. How you doing, buddy? You still fishing away? Let's have a look. I don't think I'm fishing it. Excuse me, at the best. No, I need to be. Put it there. I was fishing here on, was it Thursday night? And obviously I've not played Fishing Planet since. And it was pretty good for the ASP, I must admit. So see if we can get a few more of them. I had something like 9 unis or something in the one day fishing for the ASP. But it doesn't look like they're excuse me, it doesn't look like they're biting much now. Alright, okay, buddy. Well, that's not an asp. Yeah, they were biting really good on Thursday. The asp, so maybe they've moved off somewhere else. Maybe get a bit more luck as the time comes into peak time. There we go. A decent cache. I mean, XP's not all that great, but excuse me. Cache is really good. I was certainly catching a lot more of them on Thursday night. Maybe they've not moved down far enough yet. But these two spots here on Thursday night were really good. I can't remember what type of day I had as well. Whether it was a partly cloudy day. Oh, you're doing the GAR, okay. Yeah, the GAR's good fun. Yeah, use large minnows. I think the best results I've had is with large minnows for the GAR. You can use crayfish as well. Crayfish is quite good. Use the biggest hook you've got. Use a size 10 hook. Or at least a size 8 anyway. I'll maybe try, excuse me, I'll maybe try for the pike until the asps start biting. I'm maybe a bit too early for the asp yet. Just a little one. Right, let's try over here again. Try again, because something had to go. I'm not even set up properly for you. I've not got any heavy bottom rods with me. Well, there's certainly something having a go at it. Well, he wanted it, he still does. That looked like a... Oh, what do you call it? A Xander. He certainly wanted a go. There we go. Nice uni asp. Not the biggest one I've caught, but still, never mind. It's decent. Right, I think... Excuse me, it's not what I'm wanting. See if we can catch a Xander or two. I think peak time's in about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Excuse me. No, it's not like the Xander have stayed around. Right, let's try something else. Well, it looks like the other people are catching the asp now as well, so it's looking like they've moved back in again. Well, I was catching a lot of pike here as well on Thursday night, but I should maybe have streamed Thursday night instead of tonight. A pike, but not not a very big one, but a pike still. Oh, I mean, the money for these pikes is great, to be honest. The best money fish in the game. Well, they're getting bigger. That's a. I don't know if I've done that mission yet. Predator carp hunt. I need to have a look, see what ones I've got left to do. Nostromo, welcome buddy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's have a look. Missions. Oh yeah, I've done that one. Okay, that's for the boilies. That's a salmon. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Catfish. I'm not fussy for fishing for catfish. Is there any more here to do in Russia? Yeah, catfish, I'm sure. No. Akhtuba, catch a £22 catfish. Well, I can maybe do that one later. Is there any more for Akhtuba? No, I don't think so. Everglades, no, Conchican. The gar hunt, okay. The heron, Everglades, Conchican. No, they're all fairly straightforward. What's this? Oh. Sir Killalot sent me a marker. Nice one, buddy. Right, I think the ASP are black in. I think the reason that I'm fishing for the ASP is that if I have a look here, can't remember what one it was. No, that's a roach, crappie, perch, bream. Predator carp. I'm pretty close to getting that. Another 27 ASP to catch or any type of predator carp. And you get the X series crank 12'4", and I don't think I've got. I know I've got an X series crank, but it's a 16'6", so. Yeah, you fished the salmon one today. Yeah, nice one, buddy. I'm looking forward to getting the trophy asp in California. Trophy asp. Jeez, got asp on the brain. The trophy Chinook in California. It's been a while since I've caught that. It's been a while since I fished for it. But I do like salmon fishing in this game. That's another one. That's two we've had so far. Yeah, you know, they're fairly decent size, fairly decent XP, fairly decent money. Yeah, this is a pretty good spot for the asps, guys. If you're wanting to target asp, catfish as well, and also the northern pike. It's pretty good. I don't think I've really fished for much else here. I've got some markers over there. I can't remember. Let's have a look what they were for. Okay, asp as well. But I was bottom fishing rather than lure fishing. What's this one? No, I don't want to share it. Was European perch. I know it was a common bream, right? Okay. Right, where was I? So yeah, but I am looking forward to doing that. The salmon mission. I do like going to Alaska as well. I do like Canute Creek, especially on a sunny day when you can literally from from what, 1 in the afternoon. You can absolutely hammer the Dolly Varden. Jeez, I have problems thinking about anything. Mind you, I've had a few beers tonight. Yeah, on a sunny day in the afternoon, you can have a good go at the Dolly Varden up there. It's opposite the Middle Earth. If you stand on the other side of the river at the Middle Earth stand, trying to think what I was using. I think it was the Nymph. If you use a Nymph across there, and you're going to catch trophy and unique Dolly Varden all afternoon. Okay, you're at Alaska just now. Got my personal best uni coho earlier. Nice one, buddy. Yeah, the coho certainly fight, that's for sure. They certainly give you a good fight. A beautiful looking fish as well, a nice sort of deep red colour that they are. Or like a vibrant red colour, they're a beautiful fish. But the crankbait for the asp, I think, is what they prefer. You know, I've tried to use the top water lures. I mean, they do still work, but not quite as successfully as the crankbaits. But again, for fishing for the asp, it was purely to get that X series crank. Was it the 12 foot by 4/0 hook, I think? But yeah, if I was a bit more organised, I would have brought a couple of, at least one anyway, heavy bottom fishing rod. Yeah, the 3 foot, 3/0 crawfish crank. Yeah, yeah. I used that one in. I was going to say Akhtuba River, but that's where we are. I used that one in Italy. Is I forget what the. In fact, I don't think I've used it here. Let's try it. We'll give it a go. The T-bar, that's it. Took me a minute there to think. 3 foot 3/0. I use it in the T-bar, just the right hand side of the bridge in Italy, and it's pretty good there as well. The casting spoon was good here as well for the northern pike and the Welsh catfish. I'm sure I got a trophy Welsh catfish. I'll check my net. I'm sure I got one around about £33 on it. Something like. Yeah, there we go. On the casting spoon, £33. And the northern pike as well, but I'm sure they go a lot bigger here than £24. And I've got to get myself a boat, one of them motorboats here. I've been putting it off and putting it off. I'm still contemplating about buying the DLC for it. I don't know. I'll see. I've got some Father's Day cash left over. I was just wondering, maybe use that. I'm not too sure. I've also started playing my Russian fishing for again, which is just as good, guys. It's just as good a game. Well, it's another unique. It's 3 of them so far. Jeez, it's all uniques tonight. I'm not complaining though. Whoa. No. I'm certainly not complaining. you know, £5.5, but the cost is really good. I mean, okay, I'm not getting as much XP, but I'm not even using a heavy setup, you know. I mean, I'm using the Thora, which is a £20 setup, to be honest, you know. The Thora, the Hornet Swarm 5000, which is Mark Straga, £20. I'm using Fluoros 16, which is £20, you know. So I'm not really using. I mean, I do have a heavy setup with me, you know, £40 setup, but I don't see the point in using it for the ASP or the Northern Pike. But yeah, I thought, yeah, and my bottom fishing stuff, I mean, it's a £14, you know, setup that I've got. I think my leader's 14.3. Okay, I'm using £15 line, but the leader will break before the line does. Whoa, what happened there? Jesus. Yeah, Russian Fishing 4. Is a good game as well, Matthew. One Uniasp. Well, I've had back-to-back Uniasps here. I've thrown out at this spot, which I'm fishing now, caught a Uniasp, and then threw out at that spot over there, and caught another Uniasp. It's called Russian Fishing 4, buddy. It's a bit more realistic than what Fishing Planet is. It's a bit more grindier as well. But it's nevertheless, it's still a good. Once you get through the initial grind and start getting yourself some decent kit to fish with, it's a good game. I mean, you know what I mean? Fishing Planet, I like this game. It's a fantastic game. You know roughly what time to fish, where to go, and you know that you're basically going to get what you're after. Russian Fishing 4 is not like that at all. It's completely different. And the biggest fish I caught in Russian Fishing 4 so far is a black carp, a 20 kilo black carp. And it took me 40 minutes to get in real life to get that fish in. Yeah, it's free on Steam. And the good thing about that game as well is you can actually give people, if you've got if you've got a premium account, you can actually give people kit, you know, that you no longer use, or if you just want to be generous, you know, you can give people baits and hooks and lines and reels and rods. I don't think it's quite as polished as this game, but it's as good as, you know, I mean, the fishing, but it's a bit more than a simulator than what Fishing Planet is. I like both of them equally, to be honest. And one of my mates, Skillful DTS, it was him that got me. If it wasn't for him, to be honest, I would have given up on the game. Well, I did. I started off on my own, and it was just way grindy. And he says, look, he says, I can give you some kit to help you. And man, oh man, what a difference, you know. Within a few hours, you know, I was fishing decent places and catching decent amounts of fish where you go sell your fish at the fish market. And that enables you to get more silver to go buy better gear. But yeah, it's a good game too. Well, real time, no, I think a day in Russian Fishing 4 is an hour in real life. But it's not like Fishing Planet where everybody's fishing different days and at different times. You can't change the time or type of day that you've got on Russian Fishing 4. And also you've got to eat and drink as well to keep your strength up and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit more simulation than what Fishing Planet is. The thing is there could be 100 people fishing that same spot on Russian Fishing 4. You just can't see them. You can't see anybody else. But you know they're there because you see the chart going up all the time, people catching fish. But it's good. It's just as good as a community, to be honest, than what Fishing Planet is. You know, ask somebody a question and 9 times out of 10 they'll tell you the answer, you know. Or if they're feeling generous, they'll give you stuff, you know. Okay, that's why you do private, right? Well, that's twice as hard I got. Third time. Well, there's no time differences in Russian Fishing 4. Everybody's fishing exactly the same type of day and exactly the same time as you are. So yeah, guys, this is a decent spot for the ASP. But so is the Akhtuba River as well. Yeah, as I say, just north of the bridge. Fish the north side of the bridge, or the right hand side of the bridge. I've got to get myself a motorboat though. It's been out for what, 3 weeks now? 2 weeks? I could buy one. I mean, I've got plenty of cash. Yeah, that's true, Matthew. Yep. Yep. I think it's a bit more in depth, you know. Russian fishing for. Plus, I say you've got to look after your character as well. You know, you've got to feed him. You've got to have food and water, or well, it likes booze. To be honest, booze keeps him happy. To keep his strength up and stuff, and to keep his happiness up as well. You know, you've got to keep him happy. But yeah, if you get into that, let me know, and I'll send you some gear. I'll send you some stuff that I'm no longer using, and it'll help you dramatically. Start off at Mosquito Lake. You start off fishing for the carp at Mosquito Lake. Plenty of special brew, jeez. I've not heard somebody mention special brew in years. Rusty Reeds. Excuse me. Special brew, man, that's headbanging stuff. Best I used to remember as a teenager, I used to get 6 bottles of special brew, and that was you. That's how I looked like whacked. And it tasted fucking awful as well, it really did. It was like drinking, I don't know, like drinking yeasty treacle beer or something. It was just tasted awful. But people drunk it because it used to get you hammered, well and truly hammered. I don't know if they still sell special brew. I've never seen it in the shops for years. Oh, that's another uni. I think that's 4 tonight. You need to have them very cold, yeah. I don't think, you know, I mean, I don't drink beer anymore. I'm more of a cider drinker now. And I'm having some, I got some Scrumpy Jack today at the shop. My daughter's away out tonight, she's staying with her boyfriend tonight, so I says to the wife, I says, you know what, I says, not had fish and chips, you know, for a long time. I says, do you fancy some fish and chips? She was like, oh yeah, yeah. So I went and got some fish and chips, and on the way back I stopped at the local shop and got myself some Scrumpy Jack. So I'm sitting here foot with the gunnels with fish and chips and drinking some Scrumpy Jack. Decent. Yeah, this crank Nostromo is working really good, mate. Thanks for the heads up. I knew it worked well in T-Bar because I've used it. Oh jeez, didn't even start cranking and bingo. It was away. I was having a drink of my cider before I started cranking and it just took it. Yeah, it's worked really well. K-cider, yeah man. I've not drunk K-cider in a while. It's either Strongbow or Scrumpy Jack, it just depends on what mood I'm in, to be honest. Buckfast, wow, yeah, jeez. This could be worse. Buckfast, yeah. I can remember years and years ago, and I'll tell you a story about Buckfasts. It was a long time ago, because it was a qualifier, and Scotland don't qualify for the football team. Don't qualify for anything anymore. It was Scotland versus Australia. And my dad says to me, he says, oh, you fancy taking a drive down to Glasgow and we'll go watch Scotland in this qualifier against Australia to get into the World. I can't remember what World Cup it was. And I says, yeah. He says, right, I'll drive down. And we've got the train, that was it. We'll get the train down. So it gets into Glasgow and he says, you fancy a drink? And I was like, yeah. So all the bars we were going to, it was difficult to get in at the bars, so we're all pretty much full. So he says, like, we'll just go to the off license and we'll get something to drink, because the police didn't mind you walking the street and having a wee tipple, as long as you weren't going off your head. So anyway, he bought himself a bottle of Buckfast, and I bought myself half a bottle of Buckfast. Well, I never seen the football match, and that was with half a bottle of Buckfast. I think I woke up just about 5 minutes before the final whistle was blown. Yeah, and I've never had it since, and it must be 30 years ago. K-cider's 8%, Scrumpy Jack is 6%, okay, buddy. I'll tell you what I do like is a bottle of Henry Weston's cider, and I think that's about 8.7%, if I remember right. I do like 4 or 5 bottles of that, and then that's me. I'm quite a happy chappy. Well, it looks like it's going to be nighttime shortly, guys. I don't know if I've not got a hat on that's got a torch on it. I don't think. Let's have a look. No, I haven't. All I've got is the Irish Pride flat cap. I don't. I'll see. Oh, wrong button. I'll see what it's like. I'll watch the playback on YouTube, and if it's too dark, then I'll skip on to the next day. Just a couple of pounds short of a uni. I mean, it's pretty good fishing here, guys. Yeah, that's looking. I mean, I'm looking back at OBS. YouTube takes a minute or so to catch up. I put on that Irish Pride hat. I can't remember what for now. These guys can't see anything. I'm looking at YouTube now, and it's just pretty much. It's pretty much a dark screen. I'll change that for you guys, because that's unfair. So let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what times the next day. Right, okay, I'll just do it. I'll just forward it on to the next morning. And there's 40 grand's worth of fish, you know, which is pretty good, to be honest. I took it off. It's back in my home store. The X series hat, the one that's got the torch on it. You got frog popper today, yeah. They're devastating in Florida. The frog poppers are just off the scale down there, man. And for any largemouth, the smallmouth, they're not so keen on them. But anywhere it's got largemouth bass, Nahern River. I'm trying to think where else. The Everglades, and what's the one in South Carolina? Or is that Nahern? Yeah, frog popper's great because you can go through all the reeds. It doesn't get snagged on anything. You can cast it into reeds. It's just that the largemouth just go nuts for it. Right, let's see if I can get some pike. Yes, you're right there, Nostromo. They're great because you don't get snogged up with them. You're at Narhern River. I always fish with £8 test there. If I'm fishing for the largemouth bass. Yeah, with the frog popper, yeah. I mean, for a £6 pike, you know what I mean? Over 700 bucks is pretty good, to be honest. It's got this Welsh cutfish this way as well. We're using this casting spoon. I mean, I know that the cutfish do like crankbaits as well. The way you bass it, yeah, you'll see them coming for it. You can certainly tell you're going to get hit when you're using a popper. Or any top water lure, to be honest, because you can see the fish coming. This feels like a catfish. Yeah, kind of thought that. I mean, they're pretty good casts as well. I mean, the XP on them is not all that great. But the Welsh catfish, yeah, they're pretty good there. They're pretty good cast wise. There's Rusty Reeds. Felt like something. How do I go with that? I've got to get a boat. I know I keep on talking, and last week I was talking about it as well. Yeah, I'm still deciding. I'm undecided whether to spend the last of my Father's Day cash. On the DLC for the boats. You get there's a lot of stuff in the DLC that I don't need, you know. I mean, I've got the reel. That's a pike. I was actually watching a video of one of the guys I watch on YouTube earlier on today, and you know the pain in the ass it is when you're at St Croix and you canoe all the way from where you pick up your canoe to Pike Alley, and it feels like an eternity just to get there with the canoe. And the guy that I watched, he just jumped into his bass boat, and he was there in like 15 seconds, you know. And I thought, yeah, come on, Cove, buy your boat or buy the DLC, or you've got to do it. So I'll do it for the next time I'm going to St Croix. I'll make sure I've got a motorboat of some type. Yeah, it was the Metal Boat DLC I was looking at, which is that boat there. I mean, I can buy the rest in game. I mean, I can buy that one in game as well. I was just trying to weigh up the pros and cons of basically spending 20 quid, you know. But yeah, it'd be nice if you could take a couple of your mates, or even one, to be honest. You know, it would I think it would make, I think they've missed out on that. It would make the fishing experience a lot better. You know, I've got Fishing Sim World in it. Don't buy it, whatever you do, guys. Don't waste your money on it. And that's something they missed out on as well. You know, you've got these boats, but you can only get one person in them. But whatever you do, guys, don't buy Fishing Sim World. Right, I'm going to get another beer. I'll be right back, guys. Man. Alright, okay, I'll see you when you come up then. Alright. Right, that's me back, guys. Thanks for waiting. Let's get this beer open, or cider I should say. Oh, hey, just open your last side, everybody. It looks boring, but hey, Pete, plaisir. Well, if it looks boring, mate, jog on. You know what I mean? You don't have to stay here and watch it. If you think it's boring, then why are you here? Yeah, I do like to play it. That's why I'm playing it. You're waiting for a big carp, okay? Oh, well, I hope you get your big carp, buddy. Come on, that's 3 times that's happened now. I wonder if that's a catfish. That's fishing, sure is, buddy. Sure is, Matthew. To be honest, I've only fished this place a couple of times, and the last time I fished it, I kind of dissed this place, said it was rubbish, and it's because I hadn't fished it enough, to be honest. And I think I'd had a few beers as well. I think I'd more than a few beers. In fact, I was going to take that live stream down, but I didn't, but I probably should have. But it's a pretty good, I mean, I don't fish for the sturgeon, because there's no point. Okay, you get the experience for it, but you're not allowed to keep them. So, you know, what's the point? I wish they would, I wish Fishing Planet would change that, to be honest. Because it's only a game, you know, it's not real life. It's not even a simulator, you know, it's more of an arcade fishing game, to be honest. If you come here, what I've noticed so far, I've done it again. Very few people fish for the sturgeon here. Okay, Pierre, welcome, mate. You're welcome back anytime. But yeah, I hope you get your big carp too, mate. A trophy. Well, we're getting close to the uni. Where's good at N River? What N River? Oh, no, Nairn. Bad parking job, mate. If you're standing at the bad parking job and you see the Jeep or the in the water, if you go to the right of that, go round, you'll need to go round the back, go round to the right of it, and you'll see a single big stone just at the edge of the water. There's a little clearing before, just after the log. You want to go round to there and then cast just to the right of the lily pads. The land in the water, yes. Because there's 3 spawn spots just to the right of the lily pads. For the largemouth bass. Pardon me. I think this is a catfish. Just a young fella, right? Let's see if the a little bit. Let's see if we could hook up some Zander. Yeah, top water. There's another spot I found for top water, which was up at the bridge, which was better than it was here. I used top water lures here, and like that guy Rusty Reed, wasn't having much luck. With the pop or the walker here, but yeah, further up by the bridge. If I'll show you. Yeah, if you go to this spot here, I was standing, I think about here, and casting out this way, and it was better with the top water lures. Got a crow. Landed left of the Land Rover. Never seen that before. I've caught a bird before in this game, and it was at Rocky Lake. And I had £8 test on it, because normally if I'm fishing trout, I'll use £8 test, except for when I'm at St. Croix. And I was casting out at Rocky Lake. In fact, I was at the Colorado golden trout spot, and it was like 7:30 at night, and I was casting out to that spot, and for whatever reason, I hit a bird. And it snapped my line. It wouldn't. I couldn't reel it in. It just kept on taking my line out, and then eventually it snapped my line. But it was weird. But somebody else saw it, so I'm glad I wasn't imagining it or dreaming about it. Because the guy that was standing next to me in the chat said, "Holy crap! I've never seen that before." I was like, no, I've never seen that before either. Yeah, you want to go to the right of where the truck is in the water and walk round, and you'll see there's in between the opening in the bushes, there's like a big stone just at the edge of the water. You want to stand there and cast straight out in front of you. Just to the right of there's two sets of lily pads. It's the furthest set of lily pads in front of you. You want to cast just to the right of that. There's 3 spawn spots there for largemouth bass. Right, well, I was trying to cut some zander with this, but it looks like the young northern piker are after it more than anything. Hey, I've caught a few other fish on it, but I've got a few asp on it as well. It's such picturesque up here as well. I mean, the sun coming up over the top of the trees and a little bit of haze on the water. It's a beautiful place up here. I must admit, they've really nailed the graphics. The graphics in this game. I mean, I'm getting a solid... I'll look at my FPS. I'm getting a solid 230, 240 FPS. Yeah, you want to go cast to the right of the Jeep. You'll see the water lilies that are out in front of the Jeep. You want to cast to the right of them. You want to cast in halfway between the Jeep and the big rock on the right hand side, where the smallmouth bass are. But it's a decent looking fish. Right, I'll give it one more cast. And then we'll try something else, guys. I'm not want to be catching. Oh, buds. Well, you'll see there's vegetation in the water to the right hand side of the Jeep. You want to cast to the right hand side edge of that vegetation that's in the water. Okay, there we go. Right, hold on a minute. Right, there's vegetation to the right hand side, Marthy, of the Jeep. If you cast to the right hand side of that, then you'll get into the you'll get into the spot where the large amount boss spawn. Yeah, you get them up to, you get trophies there, so I think they go up to about, oh, £5-6. Yes, there is. There's a uni smallmouth there. But I've only ever caught him once. No, £8, even good for the uni smallmouth boss. A nice trophy asp. Yeah, but £20 will £20 line will sort them out, that's for sure. The only time I use £20 gar at Naharan River is £20 gar. Come on, Cove. £20 line is for the long nose gar. There's a uni long nose gar there as well. There's quite a few unis there. There's a uni black crappie and a uni white crappie as well. There's flathead cutfish there as well, up to £30. Not a nice trophy. No, you shouldn't have. You're doing something wrong then, buddy. You shouldn't get snapped with £20 line it there. There should be nothing snapping you at £20. Even a flathead catfish shouldn't snap you at £20. I've never had anything snap my line at Northern River, even with £8. I fought a £30 catfish with £8 test and it got off, but I know it was a big catfish. I didn't actually land it, but it got away. So to be honest, I don't know why you got snapped, buddy. I don't know how close we are to getting it. Let's have a look. It was down here somewhere, wasn't it? $17 to catch. No, you shouldn't have snapped £20 line. I'll come down on your drag then, buddy. Because you would have lost your popper then. That's what I was going to say. Is the drag set too high on your reel? Yeah, it must be. Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Nostromo. You know, I always match my line tension, or my line test, I should say, with the reel test. And I normally fish about 90% of that test with a drag set, so I know that, oh, pardon me, I know that I'm not going to snap my line. Hey, Heimdallar, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, late's better than nothing, though, bud. Thanks for joining. I hope your day's going well, buddy. Yeah, I've been playing Fallout all day again, man. Wow. I was playing a bit of Russian Fishing 4 this afternoon, but then I had to stop and I had a couple of things I needed to do, so I went and did them, and then I kind of just chilled out for a couple of hours with the missus. We had something to eat, and I thought I'd stream a little bit earlier tonight. Yeah, I was checking out some pike spots at Oldberg Lake for Russian Fishing 4. Yeah, thought I'd just chill out for a couple of hours with you guys. Have a couple of beers just before I was hoping to see one of my mates on tonight. I've been trying to get in touch with Skillful DTS, but he's... Oh my god. He's normally on Russian Fishing 4, but he did message me saying he had some computer problems. And that when I was on Russian Fishing 4, just to message him to let him know, you know. So I did, I sent him a couple of messages, but I don't think he's been on. Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed the stream tonight. It's been a nice sort of nice chill out. It's a good spot, this guy's at Akhtuba. As you can see, I've got a few markers out. Yeah, having a few beers as well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Friday night and Saturday night. It's only 2 nights I'll have a couple of beers. Yeah, hello uni, but still a uni though. It's sometimes more than a couple of beers. But it's been a beautiful day here. An absolutely beautiful day. The wife's got the garden looking absolutely fantastic, Nini. She's the one with the green fingers in the family, that's for sure. I mean, whereas everything I touch just it dies the next day or a few days later, you know. I know absolutely nothing about gardening. But the way she was out with a power hose and everything today. She was washing down all the paving around the garden and everything. So the garden's looking really well. I tell you, the asp here, guys, it's a good spot. It really is a good spot for the asp. And the crankbait's certainly the way to go for them, to be honest. I'll say the next time I come back here, I'll bring a heavy bottom set up with me. See if we can catch some of the big catfish here. But it's certainly, this spot, certainly I would recommend it for the asp and even the northern pike, to be honest. But you don't need anything bigger than a £20 setup. Pardon me. But if you're looking for the bigger pike, then you've got to go deeper. What I've found is you get a lot of the young pike. Yeah, Fallout, yeah, it's definitely horror in there, that's for sure. It's kind of a spooky game, to be honest, Fallout. With the mutation of the creatures. Plus, I think the story is sort of quite eerie as well, you know. No, he tried again. Third time. Oh, it'll be a young pike. Well, we got him up. Well, wasn't it? Decent asp by the looks of it. Yeah, nice trophy. Yeah, I've watched a few streamers play Fallout. And all in it. It's there's a lot of involvement in that game, but also there's a fair grind as well. Now that's a fair boat, is it? See what I mean? You could go like a rocket. Gotta get myself one. Gotta, guys. I'll keep on saying I'm gonna do it, but I'll sort something out tomorrow. I'll sort something out with what I'm gonna do with the with the spare cash that I've got, whether I'm going to buy one of the DLCs for it or just use my in-game cash. Because I've not messed about with them at all, and I really should, because they look a lot of fun, to be honest. Yeah, again, a few, about 16 pounds. Right, let's just have a quick look. I just want to see how many I've got to get now. It's down here somewhere. I don't think it's as far down as... No, it's a bit further up. With 10 to catch. Let's see if we can get 10 more. Alright, okay. The newest Fallout, is the newest one Fallout 76? Or is that an older one? And you can't pause the game, okay. So what if you need to go AFK then, mate? Do you need to like barricade yourself in somewhere like Minecraft or something? So the other people can't get to you, or the AI can't get to you. $76, yes, alright, okay. Hey Dimebag, welcome to the stream, buddy. I haven't played this in months, it's making me want to play again. Well, you should, buddy, it's getting better. I think that's the fifth one, I think, if I'm correct. Fourth or fifth one tonight. Not huge uni, but still, I can't remember where I was fishing at now. Was it there or there? No, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. It's certainly a decent spot for the ASP here at Akhtuba, that's for sure. Oh, Rusty Reed's back again. I don't know who is he talking to me? Don't think so. He might be. Right, I was just wondering, Heimdalla, when you said that you couldn't pause the game, you know. I was just wondering, well, what if you need to go AFK? I mean, it's pretty easy in Minecraft. All you do is just dig a hole and put a bit of dirt or some blocks on top of you or around you, you know what I mean? If you need to AFK. And make sure it's lit. So nothing can spawn next to you. Guy. I used to play Minecraft a few years ago, and I used to play vanilla Minecraft, and oh man, what a grind that was. I don't play it anymore, and I don't intend to play it anymore. I used to play a bit of modded Minecraft as well. I used to like the modded. But I would never stream it or anything like that. There's too many people playing that game, and plus I've never. You know, I do think I've got Minecraft installed, vanilla Minecraft anyway. But, I don't think I would stream it or do a let's play of it. I used to play it with my daughter years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago. Me and her used to play it. You know, she says to me, she says, "Oh, you want to play Minecraft?" I would say, "Well, yeah, if you want to play." And she said, "Well, I don't mind if you streamed it." I'd be like, don't know about that, babe. I don't know about that. I'd probably say I'd be quite happy playing it with her, but I don't think I would stream it. A game where everyone can't, yeah. This is such a good spot for the Asper guys. Now you see the crankbaits. The crankbaits are working well here. I can't remember what level it is to get up to, but is it 43 or 46? I can't remember. But guys, this is certainly a decent spot for doing some grinding, to be honest. Getting some cash and XP from the Asp and the Northern Pike. I would highly recommend it to anybody to come to this area and and grind the asp in the northern pike. Even the Welsh catfish doesn't give you great XP, but it certainly gives you good cash. I mean, there is better places to go and grind for XP and cash, but it's always nice to go to a different spot, to be honest, you know, rather than go to St. Croix and bash the life out of the muskie or the northern pike or the blue catfish, you know. I just think this is like an alternative spot just to kick back and have some fun. I mean, you don't really need to think about it. All you need to do is just put a crankbait on and crank, you know. Have a few beers, chill, you know, and just... I think it's a pretty good spot for that, to be honest. And I think if you fish in like the peak times and pretty much you're gonna get some decent fish and some decent XP and some decent cash, you know. So I certainly think this is an alternative to St. Croix and oh Christ, what's the other one in California? Is it Joaquin Delta? I think it's Joaquin Delta in California. I think the asp here are just barking, to be honest. Rusty Reed got his predator cap on. Go yourself, buddy. It's better fish. The XP is not as good as what you could get from the muskie or the northern pike, but the cash it's just as good. As an alternative spot for a bit of grinding, guys, this is a decent place. I mean, I know like Weeping Willows, but man, it's expensive here as well to fish, but the boilies in Weeping Willows, and to use all your boilies and stuff, you've got to buy the carp rods. which are expensive. I mean, once you get them and you get there, you know, you can make your money back pretty quickly, but I think this place is a pretty good alternative. For a bit of grinding. For a bit of grinding for cash. Third time maybe? No. I mean, I would probably try for the Northern Pike again, but I think I'm pretty close to getting 250 of these fellas. It's another unique. Oh, it's these things are crazy. I think Dallas in the campsite is just where I return to sleep and store stuff 90% of the time. I'm out destroying enemies and collecting more junk. Yeah, alright, buddy. I know what you mean. And it's just either trophy or unique, or trophy or unique, or I mean, not all the time, but I think a partly cloudy day is the best day for them. I think I've had most results on a partly cloudy day, and certainly with a crankbait, guys. I mean, asp are shallow water fish. They feed quite close to the surface. In real life, so I think I only need a couple more. Thanks, $9. That's it. I've had a lot of fun, you know, trying to fish for the asp. There we go, guys. Another unique as well. Nice. There we go. That's what I was going for. Caught 250 of the fellas. challenge completed. It was a good challenge to do. It was. I'm glad I got that X series crankbait. Come on, Cove. Had too many beers now. Thank you very much, game. So yeah, I'm chuffed about that. I really am chuffed about that. Thanks, Nostromo. That was basically what I came here to set out on Thursday night. And I was thinking, I was catching quite a lot on Thursday night, and I thought, you know what, I really should stream it. But Friday night I started playing Russian Fishing 4, and then I thought, right, I'll do some Fishing Planet. And I thought, well, I'm just going to check YouTube for something, and I ended up watching some streamer play GTA 5, RP British Life, and I tell you what, I just about fell off my chair half a dozen times. And that's why I never got round to streaming last night, because I like lost 2 hours of my life. I was like, right, I better stream, and the next thing I knew, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, no, it's a bit unfair on everybody else. They're all in their beds sleeping and stuff, you know, so tonight I thought I would stream a bit earlier. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I have, just to show you guys that, you know, I mean, this place, Akhtuba River, there's unique days. I don't have premium anymore on Fishing Planet, so that's why I'm taking it. But yeah, well, you're quite right there, buddy. But I'll buy some premium soon, mate. Nice one, mate. Okay, yeah, you do that. So you could see here, you know, it's a partly cloudy day, guys. That's when you want to be fishing here, to be honest. Fish in the morning or at peak times, partly cloudy day, and it's just... These asps are barking. Use a crankbait. You know, on Thursday night when I was playing this, I wasn't recording. I had 10 unis in one day. I was like, holy shit, I never even caught 10 unis in one day before at Weeping Willows, you know. And if you're wanting to fish for the northern pike, fish deep for them, and use a spoon, use a casting spoon, and fish deep. Do a stop and go at the bottom of the river, and that way you'll not get the young northern pike. But if it's But this place, I must admit, is, as you can see, you guys have witnessed, it's pretty good fun, to be honest. I've had a lot of fun fishing for the asp and the pike, and even you'll get with a casting spoon, with the stop and go method at the bottom, you'll get Wells catfish as well. as I said, it's just all go, to be honest, you know what I mean? These Asperg are crazy. And let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. I mean, we've filled half our net. So let's just have a look at the fish keeper. I mean, 33 grand. So if I filled it up, I mean, you could be talking potentially 60 grand, which is not bad, guys. You know, it's not bad at all. I'll stay here. I'll maybe stream up to some. I've got a bit of time tomorrow afternoon. I'll maybe stream a bit tomorrow afternoon where I've got some bottom rods with me, but it's like light duty or fairly light duty. It's only £14 gear, but this is what I've been using here. As I say, the Thora, which is £21 test. The Hornet Swarm 5000, which is again nearly £21. £20 test, and it's let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I had what, 5 or 6 on the day before. I mean, and it's only, I mean, what time is it? Trophy Ass, trophy some Welsh Catfish, trophy Northern Pike, you know what I mean? Look at the cost these things and the XP they give. And it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, you know? So this place it's certainly a great place to come, guys, and just do something a bit different, you know, rather than, you know, going to St. Croix or I mean, it's pretty nuts, to be honest. Or Joaquin Delta, you know, it's something different. I think this is right up there with the rest of them, to be honest, really, for a bit of farming XP and a bit of cash, guys. I mean, certainly if you were low level where you couldn't get the heavy duty kit, you could always buy a pond pass for this place and use a level 20 setup, you know, and farm your heart off for 24 hours or 3 days or whatever, you know. And you see how many unis we've been catching and how many fish we've been catching. It's certainly a place to come, guys. Certainly a place to come and farm asp, that's for sure. But the Northern Pike, not quite as sure about that. I need to do a bit more testing with the Northern Pike. But certainly the medium, the casting spoon here is pretty good. It's just been fun, to be honest, you know. It's been pretty much fish after fish after fish, so it's been good fun. Well, I've enjoyed myself here anyway. Well, that's a wife, she's just off to bed, so I'm going to head off as well, guys. It's been good. I've really enjoyed here. I've really enjoyed it. It's been good fun. The place I've been fishing is here. Wide as the Russian soul on Akhtuba River, down by the boat. You can see the boats that were on the left hand side of me. But anyway, people, it's a pleasure as always, and I've really enjoyed myself tonight. Enjoyed the stream. It's been It's been a good laugh, been good fun. It's nice talking to you guys. And as always, hit that like button, guys. And if you're new here, please subscribe. It always helps me. It really does. Lets me know I'm doing something good. Good stream on top. Yeah, you're welcome, Dicebug. Dicebug. Nostromo, nice one. Well, thanks, guys. It's been a while since I've seen you on my stream. It's always good to see you guys coming back again. As I said, it's a pleasure as always, guys. And I'll catch you the next time. Everybody, thanks again. Take care. Good night. Yeah, see you later, Heimdall. See you later, buddy. See you, Matthew. Take care, buddy. Thank you. Good night, guys. Pleasure as always.